Hey y'all. Alright, so yeah, I was I do my best thinking in the car. I was driving to a friend. Well, I really wasn't driving to a friend's house. I was driving to go pick up some stuff that I left on vacation. But then I was dropping some stuff off on my way back to a friend's house. But through all this driving, because clearly it was about 2 hours worth of driving altogether, I was just sitting here and having a conversation in my head. Again, I know some of y'all don't have conversations in y'all head. Y'all don't hear the voices. And that's fine. Live your best life without having anything bothering you. Because, baby, some days I wish. And then I watch videos when people are like, this is what it's like to not have voices in your head. And I was like, that shit's boring as hell. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna front. If y'all ain't seen the videos, they've been on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, all that good stuff, with people talking about, they don't have a narrator for their life. And so I don't know what else to say about that. Anyways, that ain't why I'm on here to talk to y'all today. Through all of that, the narrations and stuff, my voice said, why are you giving people apologies that you deserve? And I paused for a second. I was like, damn. And so I had to let that run back to me again, because it was such a revelation. It was like, again, why are you giving people the apologies and the wherewithal that you deserve? You are allowing people to pretty much mess up, F up, okay? They're messing up, and because of the person that you are, who you're doing your introspective work, you're trying to learn, you're trying to evolve as an individual, as a person, you are trying to do all of these things, and because of that, you are treating other people the way that you want to be treated, and not the way that they should be treated. And I was like, never thought of it like that. So I had to pause, think to myself a little bit more. I'm like, because I had all these different things that's been happening the last couple of days. And so I thought about it, and I was like, that's true. Because I gave one of my friends an apology, and I don't take it back. Like, when I give an apology, when and if I apologize, I really meant that, because something had to come up for me to apologize. I had to do some self-work, internal thinking, all that processing, and the apology needed to have been had. So therefore, because of my emotional state and all this other stuff, the cleansing that my body needed, I had to apologize, and I'm okay with that. However, I thought about it, was like, you do all this apologizing for people who consistently, or I don't want to say consistently, like it happened a couple times, but it was a third time. It was a third strike. And I ain't really, because there was a variation in how it happened, I didn't really pick it up like it was a third strike, but it was, and it had tipped on the radar, and then I really had some things to think about. And I was like, this is the third time that you've done something to this extent. And yes, even though the situation is slightly different, sadly enough, I love you, but I'm gonna have to love you from afar. And so with my new standard of living, my new boundaries, if you want to call them that, my systems of operation, all the emotions that I was feeling before, I had to let it go and release it, and understand that me and these people, we can still remain friends. Because I think sometimes when people hear that they're implementing new boundaries or they're doing new things, like, people automatically assume like you just cut everybody off and whatever else. No, you learn to function properly with different individuals, right? So with everyone, you're co-creating a life for yourself, and within that co-creation, that time, or whatever you want to say, you learn how to maneuver. And so for me, after I realized, like, this is kind of like a third strike, and I don't even play baseball, so and my kids know, I say I get them 2 strikes, I really get them a lot of chances and opportunities. Some of them real deal be fixing themselves, but it's always those few who ruin it for the whole bunch, right? And just takes one apple, one spoiled fruit to spoil the rest of it. But Yeah. So I just really noticed, I was like, okay, this is the third time that something like this has happened. And I know that for this, the first time or two, you did apologize. You did say something to it. But as this being the third time, it was just like, it was totally different. It was like, it was all on me, pretty much. And I was like, wait, no, because the second time I was like, I'm not in the wrong. Like, you read something incorrectly. This time it wasn't nothing to read. Like, I know you understood what I said. You know you understood what I said. You wanted me to do some extra stuff or whatever. I don't know. I don't know for real, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know what really happened and transpired. But I do know that your girl is on some new bullshit. That's the easiest way I can put it. I can't put it no, I can't express it no other way. You know, people always be talking about getting rid of toxic behaviors and stuff, and I be working on it. But I really realized, like, sometimes you need a lot of toxicity. That's what made relationships good, you know. You just gotta learn not to be toxic with yourself, because that was a lesson I had to learn from Toxic Season 1.0. But y'all, I'm finna go. Gotta take my cousin to work. Love y'all. Bye.